Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover another Kabaya kit. I'm talking Kabaya kits, I'm talking Airbot Air Raid. Here is Air Raid in his F-15 mode. And this looks a little more sleek than an F-15, but that's pretty close to what they were. I would say these wings are almost the Harrier style for slingshot. And since these guys are Kabaya kits, you probably could modify them, but I don't think the wings are quite the same distance on these as they are in this. These look like they're a little longer than these, so I don't think you really can modify and switch out the wings. Would have been kind of cool if you could, but you know, this guy does, you know, do the part. He does a good job of pulling off Air Raid. He's got all that iconic design detail with the stripes being the way they are, with the stripes going through the yellow, and the same thing there on his tail. So he does pull it off very well. I do like the cockpit being, you know, just a sticker here. That's going to happen over time. If you ever owned any of these Kabaya kits, you'll know that sometimes the Kabaya stickers don't like to stick down very well sometimes, so have a glue stick handy or something like that to kind of fix those, or if you feel really inclined, you can go right ahead and try to paint it. I myself don't mind the stickers because I think it adds kind of a cartoony appearance. I mean, it's cool to me. But he's got a lot of detail, if you notice. Lots of sculpted detail on him. He does happen to have sculpted in little wheels back here for his landing gear too. Doesn't have like the fold down landing gear or anything. So this is a different styled jet. He's very cool though. I do like him a lot. He does have a weapon, which happens to be a sword. I know, weird. But don't ask me, I don't know. But you can, if you want to, I think, store this on his back, although it doesn't really plug in very well. I think it's supposed to plug in really well with the other one, but I mean, you can do that. You can be flying around with a sword sticking out. But yeah, the sword doesn't like to plug in very well. I'm not really sure what the secondary port is for, like, because he's got a secondary little handle peg sticking out, and I don't know exactly what that would be for. I mean, you can't even really have him. I mean, maybe I can get him to hold it in this mode. Not really. I can't quite do it. But anyway, it's one of those things. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cool. He comes with a sword versus a gun, but it would have been cool to see swords and guns for every one of them, considering how small these kits are. But I understand they were just trying to pack in a weapon for each character. So, but anyway, he's really neat. Let's go ahead and put him in his robot mode, which you'll unplug this, and this only has a single post, not a dual post. So the other one separates for some reason, and I think it's for the crazy gimmick that they implemented. Takara came up with some crazy backstory for why all these combiner guys can do what they can. And I'm not talking about the G1 cartoon and any of that continuity. I'm talking about all of the combiner guys. They all somehow get sucked into this dimension, so the Autobots and the Decepticons have to work together. It's a really, really weird fiction, but it's cool. I did notice he does have those little post holes here on the wings, and those do not fit that. But the little guns that go with The other ones actually will fit. So you can take the guns and fit them on the wings, which is kind of cool. So, options, you know, like MGO always says. I'm not stealing his thunder. But anyway, pull his legs down like you normally do, and then take his little cockpit here, and then you'll send it back. And it does still look like a little jet on his back. This always cracked me up about the Aerobots, by the way. It's something I really love about the Aerobots, the fact he's got this like thing on his back. It makes it look like he's got a little deal. Now he's got a post head. No, his head comes off. And then there's a plug right in. Some of these plug in better than others. Like this one doesn't want to fall out. The other ones kind of do. And then he just moves the arms forward. And then we're going to give him his little sword. And there you go. Air raid in his robot mode. Yeah, I think he's cool. They did a really good job. I love these little things. They're so cool. The tinier the better for me. I like the smaller robots, always have. I just have a lot of fun with Scramble City things, so I don't know, it's just really neat. I really like the fact that these guys, this guy actually comes with a sword instead of a gun, which is cool. Let's give you a size comparison with the other two aerial bot program he's got. Looks really good with. I think it looks cool. And then let's bring in my reflector guy. Shows you how big he is. He's huge. He's huge compared to them. He could stomp on their head literally because their heads are so small. I mean, seriously, this dude could probably punch him in the head and his head would just go flying off. But anyway, that's been a quick look at Air Raid. And I'll see you guys around because I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now.